Okay, so just got off Earth 23, and I gotta go to the next world, but now I'm kind of curious. This entire Dark Multiverse plane? I wonder if it's possible my kids are out here somewhere. If only I knew where to start looking.
Welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series of We Talk Comics and Flash Forward issue number 2. Written by Scott Lobdell with pencils by Brett Booth, inks by Norm Rapmund, colors by Luis Guerrero, and letters by Troy Peteri. And this issue begins with Wally rescuing President Superman from an unknown shadow monster by using the staff given to him by Tempus Fuginaut, unleashing a powerful blast, destroying the creature. The Justice League of America of Earth 23 appear and are about to attack Wally, believing him to be the one that injured President Superman, until they're instructed to stand down. President Superman then tells Wally about his first encounter with the threat, and that the dark energy comes from an alternate universe which will destroy their Earth within the hour. To make matters worse, Congress approved the launch of an anti-life bomb that will kill millions within the blast radius. Not wanting anyone to get hurt, Wally uses the staff on President Superman to knock him down and races off, where he realizes that Tempus is able to see and communicate with him, telling Wally that the world is already doomed and to move on. However, Wally is determined to not give up, having some kind of renewed vigor and passion to help, and soon arrives at the site where the beasts first appeared and comes across an Avengers-styled team called the Retaliators and another team that looks like a version of the X-Men from Earth 8. Thinking he's the cause of the problem, they attack Wally, who dispatches them as quickly as he can, even getting a power boost from getting struck by lightning by Thunder Rider. Once close enough, Wally uses the staff to close the breach while President Superman successfully stopped the bomb, having been healed by the staff's power. Afterwards, President Superman calls Wally a symbol of hope and then offers to help him, but Wally simply runs off to head to another world that may need help, with Tempus seeing everything Wally is doing. The issue begins to wrap up at the Dark Multiverse event horizon, where we see the statue heads of those that died during the Heroes in Crisis story, where we then see Jai and Iris West, the children of Wally West. And yeah, this is what I expect out of a Wally West redemption story. Already 2 issues in, and this is definitely an improvement over Heroes in Crisis. Wally is more helpful, he races to go help people. This is the Wally that I know. It was also cool seeing the different characters in this book, like President Superman. You got that Earth's version of the Justice League of America. The 2 teams that were quite obviously the Avengers and the X-Men were definitely pretty funny to look at, because when I saw these characters, I immediately thought to Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers, and Jason Aaron's current run, where they have a team called the Squadron Supreme of America, which are essentially the Justice League. Though I don't understand why the teams were so attack happy with Wally. That is the Justice League of America, the Retaliators, and then the X-Men type group. I mean, I guess with the Justice League, they thought that Wally was the one that hurt President Superman, and then of course the other groups figured that Wally was the cause of all of the chaos going on their Earth, Earth 8, which I'm not sure how they came to that conclusion. They just took one look at Wally and were like, that's a face I'd like to punch. Also, I'm kind of trying to figure out what Tempus is hoping to accomplish with this. I mean, yeah, it seems that Tempus wants to stop the spread of this darkness that will eventually cover the entire multiverse. But he also seems to be testing Wally on his morals, because at one point in the book, Tempus did tell Wally to just forget about Earth 23, that world's already doomed, just move on to the next one. He made it sound really impossible, but it was actually quite the opposite, and the solution was rather simple. Which makes this feel more like a story about Tempus trying to help Wally overcome his guilt and return him to the hero that he once was. Because I kind of feel if it was directly about stopping the spread of this darkness, he would have just told Wally to go to these different worlds, to this spot, point the staff, boom, problem solved. But it was the last few pages of this story that were the most interesting and the most telling, one of which being Wally's kids. After Wally just wondering, curious if his kids even still exist. Maybe they were somewhere in the Speed Force, but apparently they've been in the Dark Multiverse. And in my review of the first issue, I had said that I was hoping and maybe thinking that it was quite possible that Wally might have come across his kids. And here we are 2 issues in, being introduced to his kids once again, and yeah, I'm pretty sure now that Wally is gonna come across his kids. And that maybe this story is gonna be more about Wally becoming a hero once again and reuniting the West family together. There was also the bit about the statue heads, which were all the victims of Wally West during the Heroes in Crisis storyline. And in the back of all of them, we saw the statue of Wally himself. Now, I'm actually kind of curious, is this because Wally had killed the future version of himself? Does it have to do with the cloned body that they eventually placed at the site just to keep the timeline consistent? And as the story goes on, maybe the statue disappears as Wally refines himself and reunites with his family. So we have all these questions that need answered. There's 4 more issues to go, and I am definitely excited to see what comes next. And I am going to say that Flash Forward issue number 2 gets the cool silver medal. So Flash Forward issue number 2, have you read this book? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of the 2 videos down below. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.
If only I knew where to start looking.